Hello and welcome to Advanced Music School. My name is Mackenzie. This is lesson 4 in our first online series, helping you to understand and achieve grade 1 on the piano. In this video we're going to look at key signatures and accidentals. If you haven't watched our previous videos, I would recommend you go back and watch the first 3 videos and make sure you're 100% comfortable with that before moving on to this one. Now that you're able to read treble clef and bass clef, we're able to talk about sharps and flats. A sharp looks like a hashtag and makes a note 1 semitone higher. A semitone is the smallest distance on the piano. The distance between every black and white note is a semitone. A sharp moves the note 1 note higher. For example, middle C when sharpened becomes C sharp and is played on the black key above middle C. This works for all notes except E, F, B and C because there are no black note between E and F, B and C. Another example is F. If we were to play F sharp, this would be 1 note higher on the next black note. Flats work in the opposite direction. A flat looks like a small B, and these bring the note down a semitone. So when an A becomes an A flat, it is played on the black note below A. If a B becomes a B flat, it is played on a black note below B. At this stage, you may notice that every black key is a sharp as well as a flat. C sharp is also a D flat. D sharp is also an E flat. An F sharp is also a G flat. A G sharp is also an A flat. And an A sharp is also a B flat. Now that we know what sharps and flats are and where they are on the piano, we need to know how to read them. To make the music less complicated to read, we use something called a key signature to know what sharps and flats to use in a particular piece of music. To know what sharps or flats they are, we can either read where they are on the stave, or we can work out what key the piece is in. Each key has a different number of sharps or flats in it, and there are methods to work out which keys contain which sharps or flats. Each musical note in the alphabet is also the name of 2 keys. The first of these is a major key. For example, the key of A major, the key of C sharp major, and the key of E flat major. The second type of key is a minor key, and this works in a similar way. For example, A minor, B minor, C minor, D flat minor, and F sharp minor. Each major key has a relative minor key, and each minor key has a relative major key. They are relatives because they have the same key signature, or the sharps or the flats. To work out a major key's relative minor, we have to go down 3 semitones. So to work out A major's relative minor, we go down G sharp, or A flat, G, F sharp, or G flat. So F sharp minor has the same sharps as A major. The reason it is F sharp minor and not G flat minor is because A major has sharps, and we have never have a key with both sharps and flats. Another example is C major. Down 3 semitones from C major is B, B flat or A sharp, then A. So C major's relative minor is A minor. Now that we know how to get from a major key to a relative minor, we need to know how to work out what sharps or flats are in the major key. To work out what keys have which sharps or flats, we use the rhyme, Father Charles goes down and ends battle. The rhyme is used for sharp keys. Each letter of the rhyme is the order of the sharps. If a key has 2 sharps, the sharps will be F sharp for father and C sharp for Charles. If a key has 4 sharps, these sharps will be F sharp for father, C sharp for Charles, G sharp for goes, and D sharp for down. In order to work out the name of the key for the number of sharps, we simply go down to the last sharp and go up 1 in the alphabet. So if a key has F sharp for father and C sharp for Charles, we go up 1 note in the alphabet from C sharp for Charles, and we get D major. So D major has 2 sharps, which are F sharp and C sharp. If we have a key that has 4 sharps, these sharps are F sharp for father, C sharp for Charles, G sharp for goes, and D sharp for down. So the name of the key is 1 up in the alphabet from D sharp for down. So the key is E major, which has 4 sharps, and they are F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. This method will also work if you have the name of the key, but not which sharp it has. If you want to find how many sharps A major has, you need to go through the process backwards. So we go down 1 in the alphabet, which takes us to G. Then count through the rhyme to G. So we have F sharp for father, C sharp for Charles, G sharp for goes. So A major has 3 sharps, which are F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. For flat keys, we have to reverse the rhyme. So the rhyme becomes, battle ends and down goes Charles's father. For flats, instead of going forward one in the alphabet to find the name of the key, we need to go back one in the rhyme. If a key has 3 flats, they will be B flat for battle, E flat for ends, and A flat for and. To find out the name of the key, we go back one in the rhyme from the last flat, which is A flat for and, to E flat for ends, so that E flat major has 3 flats, which are B flat, E flat, and A flat. Another example is if a key has 5 flats, they would be B flat for battle, E flat for ends, A flat for ands, D flat for down, and G flat for goes. To find the name of the key, we go back one in the rhyme from the last flat, and that is G flat for goes, to D flat for down. So the key is D flat major, which has 5 flats, and they are B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. In the same way as sharp keys, we can also work backwards to get from the name of the key to how many flats it has. So to work out how many flats A flat major has, we have to go forward one in the rhyme to D flat for down. So we have B flat for battle, E flat for ends, A flat for and D flat for down. A flat major has 4 flats, which are B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. So now we know what a key signature is and how to find out what sharps or flats are in each key and how to work these out. We also know how to find a major key's relative minor and how to find a minor key's relative major. In the last part of this video, we're going to look at the difference between the 3 types of minor. At the beginning of this video, we learned about the relative minor, which has the same key signature as the relative major. This type of minor is called the natural minor. The notes in the natural minor are exactly the same as the relative major. However, there are 2 other types of minor. The first is the harmonic minor. The harmonic minor scale has the same notes as the natural minor, except the 7th note is sharpened. So if we use G major as an example, G major has 1 sharp, which is F sharp. The relative minor is 3 semitones down, so this is E minor. So E natural minor has the notes E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and E. The harmonic minor has a sharpened 7th note, so E harmonic minor becomes E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D sharp, and E. The third type of minor is the melodic minor, which has the sharpened 6th and 7th notes on the way up, and the normal 6th and 7th notes on the way down. In this video, we have learnt about sharps and flats, relative majors and minors, key signatures, working out the sharps and the flats in the key signatures, and the 3 types of minors. In the next video, we will be looking at playing scales using the things we have learnt in this lesson. These lessons are not a replacement for a teacher. Always refer to a skilled private piano teacher for personalised lessons. Visit Advanced Music School to learn more about our personal piano lessons. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.